All right, Thursday night football, NFL style. New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts. We've got the Colts 10.5-point home favorites, 46.5 the total in this game. First thing that immediately stuck out to me in this game is the Jets are going over the total these days, 4 straight overs for the Jets. Indianapolis's offense is getting better with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, and I said this last night, Carson, that game against Tennessee, it was like you see this beautiful garden. All of a sudden, you're walking in it, everything looks great. Oh, and then you step in this turd. Oh, and then all of a sudden things don't look so good. But then you get back to the garden again, it's beautiful again, and you step into another turd. And that was Carson Wentz's performance against Tennessee. Lots of beauty, lots of good things, and then a couple of turds mixed in, like that interception in overtime, like that brutal, borderline brain dead decision to do what he did in his own end zone. In the fourth quarter yesterday. I have no idea what that guy was thinking there. Just, chucking it up in the air, not really looking at what he's doing. And sure enough, that's just, gosh, Pee Wee football quarterbacks know not to do that. I mean, my goodness, just absolutely brutal decision-making for Wentz. And look, he had a really good game for the most part against Tennessee, but he still gives you those odd mistakes here and there that cost you. And they did that. But still, I will say overall, the Colts are moving the football. On the ground, Pascal, Pittman, the run game or the passing game is starting to work. It looks like there's a chance potentially that T.Y. Hilton might be back for this game here for the Colts as well. So keep an eye on that. So there's definitely some things to like here about this offense. It's improving. I mean, and you look at the numbers they've put up the last few games, they've hit the 30s, in a majority of these games lately. And look, the Jets, I'll say this, I was shocked with the game plan against Cincinnati in that massive upset because they not only put the game in Mike White's hands. They obviously felt he could move the football, and he was chucking the ball down the field. There was a vertical passing game throughout. They were taking shots down the field, and Mike White was terrific. I mean, he barely had like 8 incomplete passes, 400 passing yards. I mean, he was just absolutely tremendous for the New York Jets yesterday. Now, there's going to be a game of film on him now, and he's got to go on the road now on a short week. But it's not like the Colts defense is trustworthy. We've seen the Titans go up and down the field against them, and we've seen a couple other teams do that as well of late. Baltimore did, and coming back from a fourth quarter deficit to beat the Colts. The Colts defense isn't great. It just is not. It's not a shutdown defense. First thing that immediately stuck out to me was the over in this game, 46.5. I think it gets there. The Jets right now, believe it or not, their offense is better than their defense at this point in time. And that's been disappointing for Robert Saleh, is this defense just hasn't played very good. So I think we'll see some points indoors, Lucas Oil Stadium, no issues with weather. I like over here, 46.5 Thursday night, Jets and Colts. Conor, how do you feel about this one?
Man, this game just is like my ultra hatred of Thursday night football. Jets, Colts, can't get any kind of shittier than this game. Dude, White just chucked it like you talked about, over 400 yards. And it was like, where did that come from? Can that happen again in 4 days on the road, at Indy? I don't know. But, God, 10.5's a lot. I don't know. I've got Bird. The NFL, yesterday was all right. I mean, it hasn't been bad, but, man, it's just been average for me. And Thursday night football here, I don't really want to get involved. You talked about the Jets, their defense has gone. Where has it gone? They're lucky they scored all those points, or they would have got beat down. The Colts defense not very good. I think there'll be turnovers in this game. I think you're right. I lean over a little bit. We've seen a lot of these games, whether it's Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, the total, it's gone over. I lean over here a little bit as well. It's just, I think the Colts score on the Jets. Can White still do the same? Can he, can they put over, 21, 24 points? If they do, this thing goes over. And I can't lay it with the Colts here. I only look to the Jets. I know it's short. 1 week they beat the Bengals. It might be a one-hit wonder, but I'd lean plus the points with them here.